Hey tankers, it's Party Guys here, and today we're gonna be taking a look at this vehicle, the Bisonte C45. So we're gonna talk about the awesome, the good, bad things about the tank. So let's get into it. The first thing that we want to talk about is going to be the awesome thing, and I would say the awesome thing about this vehicle is going to be that auto reloading or improved auto reloading mechanism, where just like the Progetto, you have magazine reloading. So you reload the shell one by one, but you have the special mechanism where if you reload the shell, or if you unload the shell a little bit earlier before they finish reloading, you will get the bonus reload for the next shell. So it's nice to have, but it's not gonna be the deal breaker or anything. I feel like you are not that different from the Progetto anyway, but that is definitely the awesome thing about this vehicle. Just for the auto reloading alone, it's already awesome. So that's it about the tank. Next up is the good thing about the tank. Firstly, the DPM. This vehicle has 1,877 DPM. That's not amazing. It is good, right? Especially when you have the mechanism like this, right? The auto reloader, improved auto reloader mechanism with not bad DPM. That's crazy. It means that if you reload the shell, every one of them, the last shell that you reload is going to take around 10 seconds to reload, and then 13 for the next round, and 15 seconds if you empty your magazine, which is awesome. Great, right? Next up is going to be the alpha damage. This vehicle has 360. Oh, again, that is not awesome, but it's good because the auto reloading mechanism. You have 3 shells in the magazine. 360 times 3 is 1,080. It means that you have potential to do 1,000 damage in really quick sessions, right? Like 3 second clip reload time. It means that in 6 seconds you can do 1,000. That's amazing. So definitely a good one right there. Next up is going to be the penetration. This vehicle has 218 penetration for the standard round, and also you get access to the heat round that has 270 penetration. Nice indeed. So definitely a good one on the tank. 218, you can't really go wrong with that, and 270 for the premium round, of course, that is nice to have. Next up is going to be the gun depression. So gun depression is good. It's 10 degrees of gun depression, and well, you might be wondering, okay, 10 degrees, isn't that awesome already? Well, in my opinion, the 10 degrees of gun depression is not that awesome anymore, considering that nearly every single tank at tier 8 is gonna have that. So like 10 degrees, it's good, right? But definitely not mind-blowing gun depression now. So that's that. The next up is going to be the shell velocity. This vehicle has 1,155 standard shell velocity, which means that with the standard round, AP round, you're not gonna struggle for sniping a long range all that much. But well, if you load the heat round or the HG round, you're gonna struggle because you only have 800 shell velocity right there, which is not that great. You know, let's test the shell velocity, right? Long range shoot, that's the shell velocity that we need. Well, that's not a moving target, we don't really need good shell velocity there, but that's fine. And then look at that, 10 degrees of gun depression. Very, very comfy on the ridge line. That is this tank, right? That's good. Alright, next up is going to be armor. As you can see, we just bounced the shell, right? Because this vehicle has great turret armor, and also some acceptable hull armor as well. This tank has around 250 to 300 of protection of a turret armor. Very, very nice. And if you use 10 degrees of gun depression, it's gonna go up to 270 to 330. Like even premium round, we struggle to penetrate that. And you don't have cupolas as well. So like when you hold down on this thing is awesome. But well, beware, because the whole armor, your lower plate is just 110. And also your upper plate is just around 210. So Hull is not the best. If they can get your low plate, they always pen. And some premium routes gonna go through upper plates as well, so beware of you showing your armor, your whole armor to the enemy. And the last thing about the good is going to be view range. As you can see, bro, look at that. I spot something for myself as well. Actually not, that's a tracking shot, but whatever. Like, we have the view range beyond maximum spotting range, right? Beyond 445. Why? Because this vehicle has 380 base view range. That's nice, right? Very nice indeed. If you pair that with cut optics, it's gonna go awesome. All right, that is all about the good thing about the tank. Next stuff is going to be the bad thing. The first bad thing that we are going to see right now is the accuracy of this tank. You can see how bloom the reticle is, right? Tiger is an easy target to hit, but well, we still miss one because of what? Because the accuracy of this tank is not great. You have just 0.4 accuracy standard and also 2.59 aim time. So this thing, like, not only your base accuracy is not so good, your aim time is bad, and also your reticle bloom dramatically when you move the tank. So combined with all that, this vehicle hardly hit the shell if you don't have the time to spend to just sit there and aim. And maybe that's counter the ability of, like, the tank that doesn't have cupola that can be on the ridge line. Look, what can they do to me, right? Of course that the Tiger can't really pen me there, the TNH can't really pen me there, because like I just chill my turret towards them and it's hard for them to be able to penetrate my tank. But well, I can have to stay there for quite a long time to be able to aim it and shoot. Just like that. Next thing is going to be the speed. This vehicle is not so fast. It has good top speed though, 50, right? 50, very nice. But well, it struggled from the power to weight ratio. It just had this 12.53, meaning that it will never go up to the top speed, apart from its driving down the slope, which we are going to drive down later on. Not quite sure about that. I mean, like, because we are spotted, right? So we're gonna pull back behind the rock to get unspotted around 10 seconds, and now we're driving down. And as you can see, we drive down and we can still barely hit 50. So the speed of this tank is definitely a bad side, and yeah, not so great. All right, so let's talk about the equipment choice that we can make on this tank. So I have two setups that I love to use on this vehicle. The first one is going to be vents, vertical stabilizer, and optics. I love view range, and to be able to have coded optics will make this vehicle view range go to like 470, 480, which is very, very good. And I love having view range on every single tank. So optics is definitely the one that I would go for. The next one is going to be the improved hardening, vertical stabilizer and vents to improve the fighting capacity. This one will be good in a town as well, and also in any place. So like if you want to improve on the focus on the fighting capacity on this vehicle, then yeah, of course the improved hardening will do the job. So that's all the equipment about this vehicle. Let's focus on the gameplay a little bit. We try to corner them down, and oh, look at that. Sounds like that guy knows that I'm reloading and he just wants to drive in to get me, but unfortunately my tank armor still holds up and he just can't get me out of there. And I have a lot of friends there, right? So they just try to kill him for me. Thanks for my friends. And now just stuck here. I have 574 hit points left. And I would say, like, there's just 4 of them left, right? We just need 1 scout. And can I really do that by myself? I guess I'm gonna have to. Repair the ammo rack first, and then I can maybe try to do something else later on. The Hellcat say help. And is he gonna drive up and try to scout for us? Oh, look at that. Mr. Super Hellcat say, I go scout. And he start to drive. And then, okay, so now we know that I have to get ready to shoot. I just blind fire the M4A1 Rival Reset. Very nice indeed, because I know that he can sit there and wow, it works, right? So hopefully we can have some more shots on the enemy tank. The Hellcat is here, and if he can spot the tank, whoa, the boss is dead, and that is a good opportunity for us to shoot. Bang, 390, more than Alpha, but then can he finish him off? Yeah, with the awesome auto reloading mechanism, I have 3 chances to penetrate the tank, and it works. So very nice one. So now it's the IS, and whoa, it's not the IS anymore. The only tank left on the enemy team is a Rheinmetall Bose Waffentrager, and I just switched myself to HE because, well, HE is also cost effective against the Rheinmetall, right? And we are going up from 360 up to 440, which is going to be effective. And that's an awesome thing, but that is a bad thing about this vehicle as well, because you can see how the reload mechanism works, right? If you switch a shell, you're going to have to reload an entire magazine back. And the first shell that you reload is the longest. So it means that if you switch a shell, you're going to need to take a tremendous amount of time to just get a single shells in, let alone the whole magazine. So that is the thing that you have to take into account on this vehicles as well. So the game is finished. Let's take a look at the stat a little bit there. So we make a lot of credit there. 184,999 because we shoot no premium round, which is great, right? That tells you that 218 penetration is already enough to do this. But well, this is against tier 7. If we have to fight against tier 9, tier 10, we might have to reload some of the premium round. But also shows you that standard round of this vehicle works flawlessly. So we have 1,775 experience. That's a lot of experience. It is an ace tanker with the high caliber steel wall and also Top Gun for 7 kill as well. We secure 4,409 damage. This is the awesome game, and to show you how this vehicle performs, right? Really good. So the Bisonte, who is this vehicle for? This tank is for the one who just love taking the ridge line and keep grinding the enemy from the ridge line without getting caught out by anything, because the tank doesn't really have the capacity to clear out every single thing really quickly, right? The DBM is not so good. So yeah, but it has armor to sit there, but it had to sit there a little bit longer because of that aim time. But the armor will be there, will hold the vehicle stay alive, and then the vehicle can just shoot one by one until you can kill the enemy, and then you can use the auto reloading capacity to be able to unload every single shell and kill them in a short period of time, and then pulls back behind the ridge line, reload, and do that again. That is kind of thing about this vehicle, and that's good, right? So all in all, this tank is awesome tank on the ridge line that is struggle with the accuracy. So that is it about this tank. So do you like this tank? Do you hate this tank? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want some more gameplay just like this, feel free to join me in the twitch.tv/partyguy. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next battle. Bye bye.